Again, not what I'm looking for. There we go. There's that. God damn it. Mash the resume button! Oh. Oh. Interesting. Hey Drago, how are you doing, man? With beer? You bought me a beer? Oh man, if you bought me a beer, I'll just romance Miranda in the third game. Is this my Pepsi? I got too many fucking sealed Pepsis here. Oh yeah, okay. Wait. Must talk to Legion. This is fucking where I'm going! Oh! So we don't care if Jacob dies, we don't care if Zaid dies. That's how we're playing this. We'll loyalty Jacob if we have to, we'll loyalty Zaid. If the Reapers don't come. If the Reapers come. I guess we're going to ignore the Rosalie too. God fucking!
I just got a message from my wife. I've been listening to my daughters giggle over and over. When this mission is over, I'm gonna give her up.
You can tell shit's about to go down. They're trying to make my crew members cute.
Anything new?
There is something
What?
I wanted
Dun,
to tell
dun,
you.
dun.
I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named
Nihilus!
He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die, or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out.
Oh,
She chose
fair
to
play.
ignore it.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship, traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
Thanks for the host, Zip.
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
Our lives are secondary to completing the mission.
Agreed.
How do I get Paragon points? Brah! Talk to all the people I can talk to.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard.
Cool.
Join me.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult, but he seems less angry. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica
Fucking
was
Paragon.
killed, I pursued
Fucking
those
Paragon.
responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius commission because I didn't know what else to do.
I guess you're lucky we came along when we did.
It was an intervention by the gods. I would have died in that penthouse. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
You're alive because I wounded your pride?
Pride is the line between a professional and a thug. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
We've got a long way to go before you can rest.
I know. I'm prepared for what
I like
comes.
Thane. He's cool. He's cool beans. Okay, so if I read this right, I can do a loyalty mission, talk to Legion, and then the Reapers will act on my team?
Shepard.
Let me guess,
Need
calibrating?
me for
Have
something?
you got a minute?
Know it.
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some
Talk to you later, Garrett.
I'll be here if you need me.
So that's what we're going to try. We're going to try that first, because I activated the IFF. I wish Thane wasn't a forced death. You and me both, man. Mind you, he's dying because of his disease anyways, right? So the way they forced his death, at least they gave him an honorable death, like a good death like he's talking about. But yeah, I like him. I like a lot of the Mass Effect 2 characters, except for Jacob. Don't really like Jacob that much. Love Grunt. I don't really care for Jack, actually.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. But is that a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
Don't wear yourself out on someone else's memories.
Oh, we're not
You've got
doing
our
too
own
bad,
backyard.
buddy. How are you doing?
Your enemies are my enemies. We'll shove the Collector's claws where a dark sun can't shine. And they will deserve it. I won't disrespect their strengths by doing less than the worst to them.
That's the kind of thinking that will save a galaxy.
You make it possible, Shepard. You're my battle master. You give me purpose. That's what makes Krogan feared soldiers, and not animals. Lead well, Shepard. You have my respect.
There we go. Now he won't die. Oh yeah, how'd it go? I think I'll have to get myself a new rig. I'll just have to figure out a spot where I can put said rig. I think I can put it right there, if I move everything that way. Grunt is badass. Grunt is like one of the best things ever.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
If I take you too seriously, I might need to deal with you.
Try it. Anyway, relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut.
Yeah, that's the problem I get.
Learned how to survive and not be a victim.
Yeah, Grunt is awesome as hell.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
Water bottle in the way. Yeah, I don't really care too much for Jack.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Doesn't sound like you're doing much living. Not for yourself.
Hey, you did me a favor helping with that base, but don't lecture me. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson, done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
I'm surprised you'd even
Hey,
mention
Si, how are you
vandalism
doing?
with that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that.
I wish I knew more about that moon.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate too?
Ties in with the kidnapping.
I'm doing alright.
You hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking.
Well, now she won't die. Yay for no one dying! And now I gotta talk to Tally if I learn how to use the stairs.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
What's up, Tally?
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics.
She still might.
Infighting.
Being loyal doesn't mean anything.
You were the only one.
I almost always have Tally die the first time. Almost always.
Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work.
No, that's not the last conversation I get with her. I don't want to talk to Legion yet because that really kicks it off. Did I get her exiled? Well, yeah, obviously. She'd be pretty pissed if you got her exiled. You'd force her away from her own people? Don't think she's gonna sleep with you after that. Hey, baby, come here and put out for me. I'll never see my people again. I can't go home. You're a steaming sack of crap, Shepard. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Can I renegade my way through this? Fuck you, Shepard. Okay, I can. Yay! Hey Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking.
Oh, he's excited.
Be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just find
Not too bad, man. Not too bad, thanks.
Must be destroyed.
What is it about the Collector's modification that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted.
You're out of focus,
Foolish.
buddy.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now.
And Morden won't die.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration.
Oh, there you go, Drago.
Always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural
Let's see if we can get him to
expression
sing.
reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in Collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
I love that, the awkward little cough afterwards. Yay!
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for...
You're welcome, buddy. Get to know Morden won't die. Okay, so, if I've played my cards right, I will get one more loyalty mission. Morden spits fire! Dude is awesome! No! Talking to Legion triggers the Reaper IFF. No! No, 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 no! Oh! I haven't done fucking Project Overlord yet. Oh, I probably won't do Project Overlord. I hate Overlord. I mean, yes, it's important for victory score. But by God, do I dislike it. Oh, I gotta find a shit ton of platinum for fucking Legion's assault rifle, or sniper rifle.
Launching probe.
One thing I'm envious about American side is you guys can go on your Xbox and just order Pizza Hut anytime from your Xbox. That is a luxury we don't have up here.
Probe away.
Sorry for all the probing, guys, but I kind of need to give Legion a Viper.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Oh, lame.
Launching probe.
Ezo? Where the hell is there Ezo on this planet?
Launching probe. Probe away.
Wow, that one took it from rich to moderate. Does not bode well for the rest of the planet. In a sense, he's a forced death. He does assimilate back into the collective. But yeah, Legion is awesome. I love Legion. I know I say that about a lot of the characters in this game, but this game has like some of the strongest characters. Mass Effect 3's characters aren't even this strong. I mean, of course you got Garrus and Liara and Tali. I mean, ones that you've cared about the whole time. But it's like Taylor or whatever his name is. Dude, I don't give a fuck about Taylor.
Probe away.
Again, it's a matter of perspective, Drago. Because he is the Geth Collective, so technically his experiences live on in the Geth Collective. He's the reason why all Geth refer to you as Shepherd Commander. So in a sense, he even explains it. He says the unit will die. Liara is pretty kick-ass in Mass Effect 3. Ashley abandons you because Ashley's a bitch. You work with Silver Shepherd. I don't trust you.
Probe launched.
It's like, Ashley, if I wasn't so set on banging you, I wouldn't give a shit about you in Mass Effect 3. Maybe I'll romance Miranda in Mass Effect 3. I think you can do that.
I have detected an anomaly.
God damn it!
Bastard didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastard didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol.
Bah! I don't care. Yeah, I know, you don't like Ash. I have an attachment. She's part of the Williams clan. We look after our own. Aye, aye. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be rich. Oh, it's a gas planet. There, let's deplete it with one probe.
Launching probe.
Okay, we didn't. Damn. I thought I found the only resources it had. I know, it's an anomaly.
I have detected an anomaly.
Rich!
Probe launched.
I don't like Jack in either of them. Oh, I'm not following shit, game.
Launching probe.
That's what I'm looking for. Some platinum. Look at all this ESO that I can't get because I'm on the orb. Good thing I don't need ESO. I know, man. I know. I don't like her character, and I don't really. I don't know. She doesn't do it for me.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Oh yeah, baby.
Probe launched.
Oh yeah, baby. Give me that flag.